just to start us off on an interesting note, hopefully, I have a question for you that I usually ask every one of my guests, and that is if you have an early memory of how sound moved you.
Yes. Something that comes to mind is, well, I think the very first thing that, you know that I'm a singer, and I think the most potent thing that comes to my mind is just listening to my mum's albums. So if you can, recall those days where you had an LP and it was on a turntable, and my mum had the ABBA Gold album and the Bee Gees
I do remember
and
those days.
and Barbara Streisand, and
Oh,
and she
yes.
used to listen to them on rotation, and that's where I think sound really started to influence me in a really big way. And for me, it was through singing, but that's probably my earliest memory, and just listening to those over and over and over, and of course, mimicking and imitating every single one of them.
Yeah, yeah, I'm right there with you, actually. I remember Barbara Streisand. My
Mm,
parents had an album of hers too, and I used to listen to that a lot. And of course, ABBA was definitely a favorite.
yeah.
And yeah, I remember listening to old albums of Henry Mancini, believe it or not.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the Pink Panther. I mean, you can't sing to that. You sort of can sing to that, I guess, but it's not the same thing. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Those songs were so melodic. I think
Hmm.
melody is something that's really powerful, in sound.